Hello everyone, and welcome to Michael's Richard Game Reviews, and this week I'm reviewing one of my all-time favourite gaming classics, and that is Double Dragon. Now, Double Dragon was an arcade series, pretty big. I mean, there were at least 3 main arcade games, and there was also a Neo Geo game as well, and the first one got ported to pretty much everything. I mean, the original arcade game came out in 1987, and the version I'm reviewing is the NES version, and that came out in 1988. Now, the original game was made by Technos and was published by Taito. Double Dragon is one of those classics. I played it to death when I was a kid, and the one thing about doing this review that's taught me, that's just reminded me, is how good this game is. Now, I was playing this just to refresh myself, get some gameplay footage, and I kept playing it, and I couldn't stop playing it. And that's the strange thing about this game, is the main game, there isn't anything that amazing about it, but it is just so addictive. And if you look at this game, right, it's probably not the mother, but it's definitely the father of beat-em-ups, 2D beat-em-ups. And there are just so many factors in this game that you see in so many beat-em-ups later in the future, like when to approach your enemy, when to attack them, what moves to use. It's a simple game, but surprisingly there is a bit of depth. Plus, you even level up, and you gain extra moves, and they just totally change your fighting style as you play through the game. But I think one of the things I like the most is the music. It is just, it's 8-bit music at its best. It's simple, it's catchy, and once you hear one of these tunes, it's stuck in your head forevermore. And it was just great to listen to these tunes again. I would definitely say the first Double Dragon had a huge impact in gaming. It was a huge arcade hit. Not just that, but it got ported over to the Master System, to the Nintendo, to pretty much every computer at the time, and maybe not later in the series, but definitely the first Double Dragon is a game that everyone has played. I mean, how could you not play it? I mean, if you had a computer or a console, chances are you played it. The series is kind of funny because it is one of those games that's had the Hollywood treatment movie-wise. And yeah, the movie wasn't, I wouldn't say it was bad, I wouldn't say it was good. I would say cheesy, very cheesy. Even for its time, it was cheesy, which means it hasn't really aged well by today's standards. But it's kind of interesting the fact that the games led to there being a movie, and pretty much Double Dragon for Neo Geo was based upon the movie. So it's one of those things again where the game inspired the movie, and the movie ended up inspiring the game series again, which is pretty amazing, I think. I would say graphically the NES version is a good solid port, but the overall game is probably not the best version of it though. I mean, the version I played and loved as a kid was on the Amstrad. Graphics were nowhere near as good as this version, but there was at least a 2-player mode. So, my final thoughts. Double Dragon, need I say any more? It's a gaming classic. It's a game that everyone's played at least once in their life, and I think a lot of us, we think about it, we know about it, but it's one of those games you come back to it, let's say after 5 or 10 years, and play it, and I guarantee you will not put it down for at least an hour or two. It's addictive, it's fun, challenging, and great multiplayer game if you've got the version that allows you to play more than one person. It definitely gets the thumb of approval. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, see you later.